so that's when I said, that's not a polar bear, that's my wife!
That was a joke.
Oh, classic Andy.
Too bad the beginning got cut off. I would hate to have missed that joke.
Wow, that just ruins everything. Why are we might as well just stop now. God damn it.
Well, I guess that now that you've heard, or not heard that joke, I should say, welcome back to the third episode of Slapdash Saboteurs.
Yeah, woo, Slapdash Saboteurs, woo, they're my favorite, yeah, woo.
As you may or may not have noticed by the picture, which may or may not have been there depending upon the editing, there is a slight change in our roster this week, as we are joined by our good friend Andy.
I'm white.
Yes, you are. Who will be filling in for Brendan this week? I am Scott.
I am Eric.
And this week we are doing the post-Christmas podcast, along with covering some winter anime that we are looking forward to / watching already.
Like, a month late isn't that late, guys. Come on. Let's be reasonable here. Still, I think we'll all win with this terrific lineup of anime, though. Am I right, fellas?
No.
Because I spent at least 15 seconds thinking of that joke. All right.
It wasn't worth the 15 seconds.
Okay.
I don't think most people understood that joke.
It's so the joke here is that it's a winter lineup of anime, and I said we're gonna win with this terrific lineup of the anime, and it's winter. I thought it was pretty clever. Anyway, well, Christmas though, guys, am I right? Wasn't that swell?
Christmas time was here. Times of hope and times of cheer. Don't sue us for copyright infringement. We're stealing this song.
But what should we use as like some kind of PC version of Christmas, like holiday festivities? How are your holiday festivities? Yeah. How are your holiday festivities?
Mine were pretty good. I got some stuff. I got some crappy weeb DVDs.
I don't believe you. There's no such thing as a crappy weeb DVD.
Okay, well they all are.
Okay.
Crappy Chinese cartoons.
When did you get the Gurren Lagann one?
That was my birthday.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will accept this now as them being crappy. Randy, you're falling into the classic Brandon trap. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just so enthralled about Scott and his tendencies, if you want to call it that.
I don't want to call it that. Why would you call it that? That sounds horrible.
Let's call it that.
I don't want to call it that.
That's the new name for it.
It's not the new name. You can't do this.
I think we should not call it that, because that sounds creepy.
Yeah.
And just enforces the stereotype Joe is trying to spread.
Oh, yeah, well, Joe also believes in Hitler, so, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not that
Joe
credible.
is part of the glorious master PC gaming master race.
Which I am now a part of after Christmas, excuse me. I used to have a Mac, but then I took an arrow to the knee and also bought a computer.
And
which I built for
part of
Christmas.
the Nazi party.
Yep, well, I mean, aren't we all, secretly? But yeah, so it's pretty great, though, because I used to be able to play, like, a third of the games in my Steam library.
You know what game is the best that you got? The certain Great Pal and other Great Pal who's not here purchased for you.
Okay, so let's rewind this a bit. It's last year, and I say to Brandon, well, so we're looking through Steam games, and he's like, ha, look at that game over there, Go-Go Nippon. That's horrible,
yeah.
God. And I was like, wow, Brandon, geez, man, there's no way you would ever buy that. He was like, yeah, well, I'll buy it for you, and then you'll play it and do a Let's Play. And I was like, that's funny. There's no way you'd ever waste your money on that. I don't believe you. And he was like, oh yeah, I want to bet? So I made a bet with him. And then that if he bought Go-Go Nippon for me, I would do a Let's Play of it. And then Scott bought it for him for me. So I wasn't wrong. He definitely wouldn't have bought it. But he bought it for me, and now I have to Let's Play it.
And it will go on the channel. So as long as you're subscribed, you'll be able to see it. Boy.
Oh man. All those one person, maybe two.
Shout out to Kelsey. Shout out to Sophie. Shout out to us.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're like half of them. And I'm sure Andy will bring all his followers, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, you'll see some Go-Go Nippon coming up soon, though. Sad face.
And when we say soon, we mean it like Valve does.
We mean it like we do when we say that we'll, like, do one of these every month. Remember when we said that back in the first episode, Scott?
Remember when we discussed doing them twice a month?
Those were
once
funny
every
times.
3 weeks?
Those were very, very funny times.
Remember when Andy said things?
I don't remember that, actually.
Remember when this was an anime review?
This is also post-Christmas, Andy. Come on.
Everyone loves post. Oh, Scott, that's you can't say that. It's not okay.
Post-Christmas.
No, Scott, it's not politically correct. It's
Post-Christmas.
Holiday festivities. Come on.
See, here we support the glorious Scientology.
Okay. They don't. Scott, they celebrate the lack of shampoo. They don't. They don't have a holiday.
My favorite thing is psychology, the medicine of death, or whatever it's called.
What?
You what?
That's what they call
It's
psychology.
It's enough to make Andy talk. What is it? You're just talking about psychology. It's not a religion.
No, Scientologists call psychology like the science of death and the medicine of death.
Why?
I don't know, but it's pretty funny.
Doesn't make any sense. You don't make any sense, Scott.
Follow-up question: why do you know that?
Because it was on John Oliver.
Who's John Oliver?
The last week tonight, and he does stuff.
What's the last week tonight?
Remember the Professor Duncan from Community?
Yes. Oh,
That guy,
geez.
he has a political talk show.
I just got a cultural reference, fellas. Man, and it wasn't even Japanese.
Good job.
Ain't that a good feeling? All right, but yeah, Andy, what did you do for your holiday festivities?
Oh, not much. I got a double bass, which is always good, and even better, I have no idea how to play it.
That is, that's just like how Joe got that violin. That he definitely
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, remember
Yeah.
when he got his crossbow that he loved?
Oh yeah, jeez.
For like 2 weeks?
Ooh,
and sold
then
it.
sold it. Yep. Still. Oh god. Like playing instruments. I got a guitar like 2 years ago. I haven't like touched it once. Because back in 8th grade, we had that one unit in our music class where we learned guitar.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, hey, I mentioned
That
one
was the
time to my
best
parents, hey,
unit.
guitars, it's pretty cool. And then they're like, oh, okay, we'll buy you and David a guitar, and that'll be like your whole birthday. And that was fun.
Oh, God, no.
Never touched that guitar.
That was the best unit, but it just did that to everyone.
I mean, it was the first, in the very first 2 minutes of playing guitar, I broke a string. I was pretty happy.
My favorite part was we had to use those hand sanitizers, which I still maintain were created by Nazis to mind control us all, because we have turned to the Nazi party.
Scott, I thought we weren't Scientologists here. I thought that was the whole idea.
No, see, this isn't psychology. This is they were hand sanitizer things, and I swear to God, this isn't conspiracy, it's just totally true that they
But-
mind controlled us.
Hold on. If you think about it, though, I was going somewhere with that. Isn't hand sanitizer just another form of social media controlling us?
Hand sanitizer's the devil's food.
Keep your hands clean, they say. It's good for you, they say. Keep doing what we say, they say. It's all just one elaborate ruse for the hand sanitizer companies to take over America. And then the world, because the world is America.
And when they do, they'll spread their crappy Chinese cartoons to us.
Oh no, now the crappy Chinese cartoons.
Which
What a
may
shame.
or may not be part of what this podcast is about.
Yeah, whatever. So, funny story also. I never actually told anyone this, but, so it was the day after Christmas. I go up to my relatives up in Maine, because, it's Maine is where people live when they don't want to do anything with their lives. I say that, that's offensive. Good thing I was quiet there.
offensive, and we scared off potential audience.
Oh, who said that? I didn't say that. Yes, I was up at my grandmother's house, though. And before we got there, she asked all of us grandkids, hey, what do you guys want for Christmas, I can't really get you anything unless you tell me what you want. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, I like Raisinets. Raisinets are cool. So we go up to her house. My sisters both asked for cooking stuff and books and the like, so they got all that. And then I just got a box of Raisinets, and that was it.
Great.
It was a fun trip to my grandma's house.
See, this is why you gotta be specific. You gotta be like, I like Raisinets in quantities of at least 500.
But it was the most passive aggressive thing that she's ever done, and it was hilarious. It's just like, oh, you did. Too bad you didn't ask for anything for Christmas. Just have these Raisinets. Oh, that's all you wanted, right? It was great.
Did you leave a post on the fridge saying thanks for the Raisinette?
No, I just kind of stole her food and then left.
Oh, but that would have also been passive aggressive.
Passive aggressiveness is hilarious. It's great. Yeah, still.
You know
Andy,
who I think is being pretty passive aggressive here is Andy.
It's true. Come on, Andy. What are you doing here? You're kind of failing your role as a guest. Aren't guests supposed to be important?
You know what, man? I just want to talk to you guys about this. It was Veterans Day a few months ago, and one of the most impactful things about it was learning about how we had no idea about shell shock and what it all has to do with veterans. Listening to you guys talk has given me shell shock. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
All you have to do is jump in with a Christmas story that you probably made up about your grandma.
I didn't make that up, Scott. I'm being serious.
You can't prove anything. The Nazi mind controls are getting to you.
Should I get my grandmother to send an email that I will read and play on the podcast?
Alternatively,
feel like
get her
doing
to
that.
be a guest on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. It's a little out there.
Not
Honestly,
you can't prove anything if it's not guessed.
Well, how do we know that Brandon exists? He's not here right now. He was never a guest.
I mean, he used to exist. He just might not anymore.
Okay.
Unless this is actually the only podcast we have, and the other two were made up.
So what you're saying is that our entire existences are qualified solely by this podcast.
No, our existence is qualified in the moment. After that, who knows?
Okay. So if we record the moment and play it back in another moment, are we doubly existing?
No, I mean, like, that moment that we are playing it in is real, but, like, the podcast might not have actually happened. The universe could have been created, like, a minute ago, and we wouldn't know.
So is the moment our perception of the moment, or is it the passing of life?
Perception.
really deep, dude.
Okay. But then we can perceive multiple moments at the same time if we record it and play it back later, right?
No, we're
And then
just
it's all the
perceiving the moment of us listening to something that probably never happened because the universe was created about 2 minutes ago.
Okay, so clearly you're not understanding my genius. I'm going to go make a sequel to Sakura Trick. Because as the true genius of this generation.
Okay, so that was about accepting people for being different and crap.
Oh, yeah.
And neurological stimulants, as that great review told us. That is different.
You should totally link that review. That would be great.
That could be, probably.
Alright. I feel like Andy was going to say something a while ago, and then we just didn't let him.
It's because we hate him.
Andy, you gotta be assertive, in the words of Plankton. You gotta put yourself out there. You just gotta go out there and do it. You gotta be loose and tight at the same time.
It's gonna be fun, they said. We're gonna have a podcast, they said. It's going to be great. We're just gonna talk about Chinese cartoons, and we're not gonna get philosophical, and we're not gonna have a mental breakdown because of an existential crisis.
Oh, Andy, he's learning.
Okay, well, Andy, would you like to go on and talk about these Chinese cartoons then?
Oh yes, please, God.
Okay, so we're looking at currently Annie chart 2015 winter season. So we'll probably, unlike last time, just kind of go through them, and if no one has anything to say, just move on, unlike last time.
And we can talk about them when turn. But cha.
That was awful.
It's a pun. See, okay,
and that's when we cut the podcast.
See, guys, it's a
okay,
pun.
See you guys tomorrow.
It's a pun off of intern, but winter. See, just okay. I thought it was pretty good, right? Also, wow, I'm making my way through this glass of water really quickly. But yeah, go ahead, Andy, though. Make my iPod.
Okay, so I just starting off since I'm perusing this list and I see a lot of the same kind of ecchi harem shows.
It's shit.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Now, what I don't understand is there are 3 reasons not to watch it. First off, it takes away attention from the other shows. Second off, I mean it's censored as all hell.
You're saying it. What do you mean by it?
It as in, let's go through the titles.
Oh.
It means absolute duo.
Oh.
It means...
don't you dare say Aldoa no Zero.
It means Aldoa... Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Inaho is best girl.
Honestly,
Inaho is best girl, for sure.
Selene did nothing
Really
wrong.
didn't.
Selene did nothing wrong.
I haven't even
Clearly
seen
did
the
nothing
show.
wrong.
I haven't even seen the show, and I know he did nothing wrong. Come on, it's that easy.
Although he does have the best subreddit where everyone hates him.
Scott, they secretly.
No.
But actually, though, like what Andy was talking about, I didn't think that there was going to be much of anything of value in this season. There's a bunch of these good sequels, like the Rara sequel, Aldoa no Zero sequel, and then there's the JoJo ones. This is, they got some sequels, but I did not expect anything good to come out of this season.
I mean, we got Kantai Collection finally.
And I was pleasantly surprised by something I'll talk about later. Also, what do you mean Kantai Collection? What did I miss something? Oh, that one.
Well, everyone loves their Japanese video games that you can't play in America. So,
yes.
Yay.
It is a perfect marketing tool to market in America. Because everyone knows that Japan only makes shitty Chinese cartoons for Americans.
And everybody knows that everyone in America pays for their anime.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, definitely. I have definitely paid anything for manga, anime, light novels, or anything of the sort. Which is actually true, I have. Because, our enemy is the light of humanity, under the dog. We're forced to exterminate ourselves.
So, it's a fun place to break it to you on here. They just announced, a few days ago, that Under the Dog, the team managing it, dropped out.
What?
So now it's down to, the animators and director and stuff to manage it.
What?
And they said that everyone's still going to get their rewards,
okay.
But it just got a whole lot iffier.
Yeah... So it was gonna be this year, right?
Yes, December of this year.
Might be a little bit later than that.
It's gonna be awkward.
Yeah, who was doing it?
It was a group that I forget their name. I think it was I'd have to look it up. I don't remember. but they were basically managing the like communication side of it and the store and like delivering goods,
Right.
rewards. And they came out and announced after a few months of silence that they were no longer behind it, and that they said that it would still be fine, everything would be good, the animators and whatnot would deliver, and everyone would get their stuff that they paid for. But we wish you the best of luck because we're gone.
Well, that's fun. I say fun. I don't mean fun. I mean that's pretty horrible. Those of you who don't know, by the way, so Under the Dog is it's an indie anime project. It's like an individual, not individual. What upstart animators? They're making something. Looked really cool. Scott and I kickstarted it, and
Yeah.
I expected it to be pretty great. It looks beautiful from the preview. Sounded beautiful from the preview. They got a pretty great cast of people making it. And
I figure $3 for every minute of animation was worth it on my part, for sure.
Oh god, how much did you end up paying, Scott, for the DVD?
$60.
All right, well,
It was
hopefully you
definitely
actually.
worth it.
You're probably gonna get your DVD.
Yeah.
What's gonna be on the DVD? I'm not so sure. You're probably gonna get your DVD though.
At worst, I could always just like pirate it, and I'll just see my name in the credits and be like, "Booyah!"
Yeah, I only paid $5, but still supporting the anti-poison of the industry.
Was that enough to get your name in the credits?
No, it was not.
Oh,
It was enough to get a digital copy, which I definitely couldn't just pirate.
I mean,
I think I get like some backgrounds, which I definitely couldn't just look up and pirate.
how about you, Andy? How much did you kickstart Under the Dog for?
Oh, I gave like, I don't know, 30 seconds of my time.
Did you
Nice.
even, Andy? Did you even? Lying is a sin, Andy. You will go to Scientology hell for that.
Let me tell you what I know about your favorite show, Andy.
It blows.
That is a reference to a rap.
Ooh.
Anyways, Absolute Duo. No one cares, right?
Yeah, no one cares at all. Just,
I'll know
there's
02.
some people probably care about that one.
Yeah, so
one of
I
the-
watched the first episode of that, was pretty disappointed, which I knew I was going to be. How about you, Andy?
You know what, man? The dude got shot in the chest several
What?
times. Oh,
Eric,
yeah,
you can't hear
whatever.
any of this,
Whatever.
okay?
Yeah,
Good.
it doesn't matter to me. Hold on. And then just say whatever you want. I'll pretend
Okay.
I'm hearing something different.
How do you survive that? I mean, like, say what you want.
How did
about
any
water.
of
I
them
mean, like,
survive any of that?
It's like I understand Inaho, and maybe like the blow to the head actually gave him personality, but
No, that's called they read, oh god, everyone hates him, we need to give him personality now.
yeah.
What? They blew up the British embassy?
Yeah, that was pretty surprising.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, for all of you watching in the past, Twin Towers, they're gonna be big.
What? What was that, Scott?
Nothing.
What way
you
does
know
your
nothing,
Jambo jet
past
fly?
viewers.
My Jambo jet flies cheerfully, Scott.
My Jambo jet flies cheerfully.
Is this entire podcast a series of Demolition D references?
Not
a series.
always.
It's not a series.
However, on that note, should you watch Assassination Classroom?
Probably not.
There
Once
was
again,
like one
there's-
GIF I saw that looked kind of funny, but it looks pretty awful.
Honestly, I was reading the manga and I was like really enjoying it. I was like, this is really cool. And nope, that's
Wait.
not the girl.
Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, is that one? What? Is that
Yeah,
one?
Yeah,
and
Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's just another, oh, shoot. It's just another Battle Royale ripoff. I mean, come on.
Yeah, totally.
They're students,
Totally.
they have to kill someone. It's just Battle Royale again.
Yep. Do you mean it's just the Hunger Games again?
Yeah, excuse me, Battle Royale ripped off the Hunger Games, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was
What?
pretty disappointing when they did
What
that.
great... did you know that Battle Royale is actually just a fan fiction based on characters from the Hunger Games?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
I like what they did with PETA.
even they made them not horrible. Anyway, jeez. So, I don't know about you guys, but the only thing that I really care about in this entire list... I lied. One of the only few things that I care about in this list is Death Parade. Because, oh my god, that was
Oh,
amazing.
see, the problem, Eric, is you skipped to our buy-in Coco.
Is that a problem,
whatever.
Is
that
it a
no one is
problem
going
that I
to
skipped
watch.
over
Okay,
Buy-in?
yeah, go Death Parade.
Is it really a problem? I don't think it's a problem. But oh my god, Death Parade was amazing. And watched Death Billiards. It was beautiful. Made back in 2013. It was an OVA short. Like that. They ended up making a full series out of it. I assume it was just like a one shot. But oh my god, it's so good. It's beautifully done. The plot's amazing. The music's amazing. The whole show looks beautiful. It's great lighting, great color.
Everybody,
Great.
put
Oh my
your
God.
hands up.
I can't help but
Japanese
fanboy over it.
flying. Japanese words.
But actually, though, like, probably best show of the season from the two that I've seen from this season. And I mean, I'm sure that if I'd seen the ones that they're making sequel of, like Aldo Zero, oh no, I lied. It's the. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's the best show of the season. That's what I'm gonna do. It's amazing.
I mean, so far I couldn't disagree. I wouldn't say it's definitely not my favorite, but it seems like the best so far. How about you, Andy? You've seen it.
That's right.
You have seen it, right?
I have seen it. However, I had to curl up a ball and console myself for several minutes afterwards.
And you're just not advanced enough to understand. You just don't get it.
Oh no, I understand. Some guy got like metaphorical like spears poked into his eyeballs. I mean, like, man, that was. I need a moment.
And you're just not seeing the deeper meanings. You know, his judgment was clouded because of his unwillingness to trust other people. It stopped him from seeing the world in the right way.
He would never be happy, even if he had lived. Spoiler alert.
Oh, but, oh my God! Though, what a great idea for a show! What a great pull off of the show! I'm really impressed by it. Madhouse is doing some great things, and apparently they've been around for like a long time.
Well, see, the thing with Madhouse is this is actually a newer Madhouse. Madhouse used to be run by the guy who runs Mappa now,
right?
But basically they went bankrupt because they were making really good shows that weren't successful, and now they've been bought out by basically completely new people. So
what they make that wasn't successful?
Like a bunch of shows they made
that was good.
Like they ranged from good to just kind of average. But the thing was they didn't make like any sort of popular things like the right now slice of life moe stuff. They didn't do much.
Man, poison of the industry.
Yeah, basically, and they got bought out. And so the old Madhouse is basically Mappa, and the new Madhouse seems to be doing good though, so that's good.
Alright. Huh. So the new Mappa was like 2012 then, or?
Mappa was 2014.
15, really? Alright. Huh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just did a quick look of stuff, but geez, I'm sorry if I seem kind of mellow, but I probably don't seem very mellow. But yeah, that was interesting though.
Yeah. But
see, I feel like Scott, you're the one who knows about things about anime, and I'm just the one who
that's because I constantly browse crap on ANN.
Alright.
And art/anime.
I am very proud to be someone who has not used Reddit for more than 5 minutes, and that was only once to see the Twitch Plays Pokemon subreddit.
I'm proud to be an American.
Because for a very short period of time, I was very interested in that, and then I realized that it was kind of a waste of time.
Twitch Plays Pokemon was the coolest thing for like 5 days.
I was so happy that it happened. I just didn't want to be a part of it because it takes so much time.
See, I wanted to be a part of it, and like I did it when I was traveling and stuff. It was really cool. I got to listen to it like when I went on NPR. It was so cool and stuff.
Like actually though, like it was a culture. Like it was a huge culture.
But then everyone did it.
Yeah, and then they moved on to the second one way too quickly.
Yeah.
It kind of killed it. Andy, what are your thoughts on this?
You know what? Okay, you know what Pokemon reminds me of?
What?
Dogs?
Anthropomorphic characters.
Okay,
you know what anthropomorphic characters remind me of?
No,
Dog
stop.
Days, the next one.
No, please stop. No.
Okay,
Get your furries out of here.
How are there 3 seasons of a show called Dog Days that just have a ton of pictures of girls in dresses, and some of them seem to have ears and tails?
Scott, I don't think you realize how many people want to watch a show with a bunch of girls with ears.
I don't think you realize that this means it has more seasons than friggin' Spice and Wolf.
And it has as many seasons as frickin' the other one that's horrible that I can't seem to remember right now. It's a good thing that I've shut it out of my mind. The one that's really bad, and it's bad, and I think it's like chess, but not.
Oh, High School DxD?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
That's coming up in April. Demons. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Oh, God.
Not ironically, the plot is...
Alright. Still, it's so funny, though.
Ironically, the plot is pretty good.
It was so funny, though. This one time that I was talking about anime at school, and then Zach just comes up and he's like, oh, yeah, I've been watching this, that, and that lately. And I was like, hey, you know, Zach, those are all ecchis. And he was like, oh, yeah, what about it? And it was... Oh, I laughed about it. It was a fun time.
Well,
like look in the eye, stare deeply into the soul.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so excited for season 3 of High School DxD, but you know, don't worry, I watch it for the plot. I swear, I definitely." He actually said that to me, and I don't think I believe him, as earnest as he looked.
Honestly, it's like the most boring Angels versus Demons plot.
Like you'd think it'd be pretty hard to make an Angels versus Demons plot bad. Apparently, it's not.
There's just lots of filler, and then it moves on, and then it doesn't really matter, because you're not watching it for that.
But Scott, it's their turn. Believe it. That's a bio.
Remember, guys, you're posting this on Reddit. You don't want to go against the circle jerk.
No, you
don't worry, Chaika. We got this, Chaika.
Chaika?
Chaika, yes, Chaika.
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 Okay, yeah.
Chaika was good.
Speaking of Shaka, Durarara.
How is that speaking of
No.
Chaika? If you're gonna speak of Chaika, talk about the Chaika special that's coming out.
Because
Well, if you want to speak about Chaika, you speak about Durarara, because screw you, Eric.
Okay.
You see, what matters is my favorite character has not had an episode yet, so
I assume Shizuo, right?
yeah, he's been in stuff, but I want an episode narrated by him again, because Shizuo is the best.
Yeah, I saw the episode there. So I watched like 8 episodes of season 1. It was great. I just didn't have the time to get invested in it because it's a kind of attention like vacuuming show, and I wasn't ready to put all my time into it.
Well,
but it was really good, and God, oh man, that episode that Shizuo narrated was fantastic.
I don't like violence, and then he beats
I don't like
everyone up.
violence. Proceeds to throw vending machine on a street at a large black man who was also Russian.
Oh, this is not a hate crime.
It's yeah,
Russian
right.
sushi, come in, eat, it is good.
Pretty sure that's like extortion and solicitation.
Durarara Season 2, though, is so far my favorite show of the season, because I love Durarara. Even
Right.
if it is just worse Bacano. And I will stand by that.
I mean, see, actually, yeah, that's what I thought when I was watching it. It reminded me a lot of Bacano just because of all the different character splits and like.
I mean,
time
it's just,
splits.
it's Bacano that got put through the anime blunder. They're like, New York is a bad place, put it in Japan somewhere. We need school children, we need school stuff. We need the characters to be more quirky, we need some otaku characters.
I feel like they were doing a good thing because that is a really interesting type of show to watch where you get invested in a bunch of different characters doing a bunch of different things that connect. That's a good setup for a show. And I think it worked better with Bacano from what I've seen of season 1, but I don't know.
I think, I know Durarara is more of a commercial success because of the stuff I said, basically.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Bacano is a very American show.
Yeah.
And
we don't spend money on anime.
Oh, yeah. But actually, though, yeah, I'm sure Durarara is a lot more popular in Japan. But seriously, what's more popular in America than explosions, blood everywhere, and trains? And people covered in blood on trains.
DxD?
Apparently High School DxD, sadly. Yes.
Speaking of blood and explosions, Isuka.
It's got it.
I'm not kidding though. Watch the first episode.
Is this all you're here for, Andy? Is just transitions from one show to the next?
Yes, I am the rabbit. I'm going to lead you along so you guys don't get sidetracked and we end up running a huge deficit on time.
Alright. I mean, Izuka looked like one of those shows that I would watch if I was bored. It seemed like one of the better things of the season. I don't know. I haven't seen anything on it. I read the brief description of it and it looked pretty fun.
I paid no attention to it.
I have no idea what you just said, Andy.
Oh, I have it pulled up on another tab. Main girl doesn't have any personality whatsoever.
Well, see, that's a problem. But there's side girls with personality, because I am a personal fan of the best girl being the not main girl, because I have to be hipster.
I know, OTP.
Like Nisekoi, obviously Sugumi is the best girl. Come on. You gotta be hip.
Yeah, about that. We're not gonna be friends anymore.
Oh, okay. Why, because you like Isuka?
What? No, because of the music core thing.
Alright.
Okay. See, I don't actually know much about the show at all, and I guess it looks interesting.
I don't know. It feels like one of the shows that I watched that I'm bored. I don't know, man. I don't know. But still, the next one, though. 3, 2, 1.
Sono Chino Saname Jojo.
And this has been the Stroke Victims Choir.
Alright, so JoJo's pretty good. I've only seen another one of the things that I've seen like half of the first season, because it's a ridiculous show. It's really ridiculous, and it's great.
You were expecting in-depth analysis, but it was me, Dio.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's entertaining. It makes fun of itself. That's good. Good. I mean, I'm a sucker.
It's the granddaddy of shonen. That's good.
I said shoujo. I meant shonen. I'm a big sucker for shonen.
I personally enjoy JoJo's shoujo elements.
Yep. I
enjoy all the romance that takes place between the characters in non-gay ways.
But Scott, JoJo and like Erina, they are a best couple. I ship it. Oh well. Yeah,
what do you think about the strong female leads of JoJo, Andy?
Yeah.
The ones that exist.
Speaking of strong female...
Oh my god, you can't just do this.
Say something creative or thought-provoking.
Let me continue then. Speaking of strong female lead characters, Junketsu no Maria.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Andy.
We finally have someone we can relate to. If you don't know, Junketsu means virgin in Japanese.
Oh, this is my life. I mean,
yeah.
it's
Virgin
just a
Witch
strictly
Maria.
worse
So we finally have a female character we can relate
It's just a
to.
strictly worse Watamote, Andy.
Yeah, totally.
Virgin
totally
Witch
what it is.
Maria. Anybody watch
that's
this?
the entirety of it.
No, I feel like this is just one of those reverse harem things.
Nope, it is not. I watched it.
Alright, what is it?
See, I wanted to watch it because Production IG hasn't had something that I've enjoyed for action for a while, so I did it. And it's basically, first episode was she's a witch, and she's like, they're trying to prevent a war, and she uses magic to do that, but all the witches use succubuses to basically get the guys so they won't go to war. But she kind of gave up on that and starts just like summons a dragon, is like, screw you guys, I'll kill you all if you fight. And it was pretty cool. And it had a lot of more swears than I expected. Also, she apparently loses her powers if she loses her virginity or something, so that's a thing.
So it's an action with like witches and explosions and Walpurga Night and that kind of stuff. So I was curious about that once and I looked it up. Walpurga Night is like this thing in Germany where witches, oh god, now I feel stupid because I don't remember all of it. But there were like witches that did things.
Okay.
Now I feel
Well, this
really...
is in France, and there
Alright.
was like English and they were fighting.
Alright.
It's weird because it's very like shonen-esque, but then it's got like a lot of jokes that are above like the age demographic because of course shonen extends, so I mean that makes sense, whatever. And there's more swears and stuff, which might have just been the subs, but whatever. It's fun. I don't think I'm going to watch it until I finished other stuff though.
I got so much to watch already. There's so much to watch, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back seat?
Speaking of putting off things to watch,
Okay.
I'm
You're trying, Andy.
Andy, we just need to record a bunch of like transitions you do, and we can just use them from now on.
That will basically be your contribution, yeah.
Oh my god, do I try?
I don't
Not
think
hard
you do.
enough.
Time to talk about June Moojing.
The smooth, very transition, much smooth.
Whatever.
Anybody watch this?
No, I don't think I care about it at all.
I watched half the first episode. Man, it's what you expect.
Oh, guys, the girls known as D. They carry the will of D. Their
What's the
name's
D stand for?
D?
Dragon.
What's it stand for?
That's what dragon.
D!
Okay.
Alright, we don't need to keep doing that. Speaking of things that... Kami-sama Hachimashita!
Eric, you just fired Andy. How
I
do
did
you
just
feel?
fire Andy. I feel pretty good, actually.
Also, man, rom-com.
I mean,
I'm not opposed to them.
it's a...
Not bad.
But Andy, it's a furry rom-com.
There's like one.
Andy, no.
That's kind of like calling a Guguri Kokuri sound that came out last season of furry. No.
Andy, no, no, we're not allowed to like those. That's against the rules.
Just let me have my shoujo.
No, you can't have it.
Just let me have my.
Only Roger is allowed to be furry.
Yeah. Like, if you steal his spot and Eric steals your spot, you're putting out two people at once.
Yeah, come on, man.
Just
One of
like
these days,
that.
Roger's is just gonna furry out on this, and it'll be great.
But one of these days, Roger's just gonna come in like a suit, and he's just gonna be like, I hate anything that's slightly different. We're gonna be
Alright.
like, no, Roger, no! And he's gonna be white. He's gonna be pure white.
Oh god. Still, I find it hilarious though. Like, so I'm going to Anime Boston, like with a bunch of friends, and there's like 14 people going.
Don't forget to get the Mega Milk shirt. That's all that matters.
Okay, I'm probably gonna forget to get the Mega Milk shirt, Scott.
No,
on
you
purpose.
need to get it.
On purpose. I'll
Andy,
forget
do you
it
know
on
what a Mega
purpose.
Milk shirt is?
No, I do not know what.
Okay,
Nah,
I'll
I'm
just
not gonna
leave
say
this
that.
then.
All right, but as I was saying,
Oh.
they're like maybe 4 of us maximum actually watch anime, like more than just one show.
Wait, how
There's
many
like
people are
14
going?
people There's like 11 to 14, and it's literally just myself, Roger, Kelsey, and like that's basically it for people who care about anime.
Okay,
That's
just
all.
saying, you need to get like a camera and just like record random bits.
I need to
That'd
get
be
a
the best.
I need to get a camera and run into the 18 plus section of Anime Boston because they have one of those and they just play hentai the whole time. And there's a rave apparently, and there's laser beams and glow sticks, and it sounds great.
I'm really sure I want to see a rave at that convention.
Here's the funny thing. I've heard from Podtaku that if you don't go to the anime raves, you're just a nerd.
Oh no!
So apparently people actually like the raves.
Oh no! I'm a nerd because I didn't go to the rave at the anime convention.
Yeah. See, that's the sad part.
Nah, man, we know our demographic, and we do not want to see that.
All right.
So we already talked about the video game based off battleships that was turned into an anime.
I mean,
yeah.
it is
I mean,
kind
yeah.
of probably the thing that will make more money than the rest of them combined. So I guess
Probably
that's a thing.
because I mean we don't know about them here in America because we only care about things that matter in our culture or take over other countries.
Damn commies.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do too well in these parts, but yeah.
I think it will do fine enough, and it will make like as much as Monogatari
I mean,
series in Japan.
It's gonna
so
do
it'll
great
be
in
good.
Japan. Speaking of which, God, what a great series. And speaking of Monogatari series, this next series is by Studio Shaft.
Food
Yay.
porn, yay!
That
Yay!
worked.
Transition
Yeah.
that worked. Who could have guessed? But yeah, I was honestly pretty disappointed that the only thing Shaft was doing this season was a cooking show that is apparently semi-erotic.
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
not disappointed because it was a cooking show that was semi-erotic.
I mean, why would you do that? Why would you ruin food with sexuality like that?
Because Shaft.
Okay, you make a fine crater.
I think you and I have very different definitions of ruined.
Yeah, that
And
too.
when I sit down to eat food, I expect to eat food.
Listen,
not
it's just
to,
a bunch
like-
of girls just sitting there eating food. You find some problem with that. You're just a bit weird.
Okay. She has a knack for cooking and she makes friendships with everyone through her food. The cooking manga is full of detailed cuisine art to whet the appetite and slightly erotic meal scenes. It says in the description of the show that there are slightly erotic meal scenes. When a show describes itself as erotic,
That's
you know
probably
it's...
just the subs they're saying that.
Okay. Yeah, but it's always just the fan subs. Oh, God.
Fan
Lemon
subs.
fan sub.
Fan subs are the best thing ever. They're hilarious.
So anybody like basketball?
No.
Great, moving on.
Third season, it makes a lot of money. It's
I
popular.
mean, isn't it? I hear it's like one of the two best sports manga / anime.
Yeah.
I don't like sports manga / anime, so I couldn't say.
For
But
those of you who don't know, we're talking about Kukuru in a basket.
Kuroko no Basket, yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, I was talking about something else.
Oh,
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
okay.
I just
don't
wanted to say that.
You're not special, Scott. You'll never be special. But yeah, it's. I mean, if you like it, that's great. It's one of the best sports manga anime out there. I don't know much of anything about it, but it's good. They play basketball. You kick the football through the goals, and you go through the slaloms. You get a slam dunk. That last one might have actually been real.
No,
It's basketballs. Sports ball.
you
Woo.
don't slow 'em.
Go team. Woo.
Go sports team.
I-
Beat the other
There
sports
is no
team.
I in
Move
team
the
unless
objects
it's spelled with
onto the other end.
production IG.
Woo. I hope they don't go in irons when they cradle the racket. Okay.
Honestly, I'm
There
actually
was
kind of
dead air,
impressed
that
that
sounded
you know
bad.
those words.
I even play sports though.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, woohoo, so cool. You used to play sports, Andy. And then you
It's
realized
a
football.
boo, son of a bitch.
I still do jujitsu when weightlifting, so I'm.
You
I'm
can
not
do
like-
jujitsu.
Safe at last from Shia LaBeouf. But wait, he isn't dead. Shia surprise. That was the best. Honestly, I was so happy when I was first shown the actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf live because that edition was one of the best things that I've ever seen.
It was pretty great. Although I do have to say the problem here is that we've become accustomed to Andy's transitions, and now they're just not happening.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
So
Are
we've
you
been
s-
stalling this out. Where's the transition, Andy?
And
Oh yeah. So where are we? Oh yeah. Motorcycles.
are we going to keep rolling along? Didn't I use a
Uh,
lot of wit when I explained that?
Oh yeah.
Like some kind of wit studio?
Yeah,
Ho, ho.
you might say you use 10% wit, like
20% skill,
and it
15%
took you
concentrated power
several
will,
years
5% pleasure,
after
50%
the Great
pain,
Tokyo
100%.
War, and you are in a prefecture of Japan that
Scott?
split up into independent nations.
Did it take 10% luck? 20%
No, it didn't.
skill, 15% concentrated power or will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, then 100% reason to remember the name Mike. He doesn't need his name open license, he just wants to be heard, whether it's in the beat of the mic, and he feels so unlike everybody else alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they don't flop him. And I'm gonna stop there.
You know
Sounds
how
like a
tempted I am
Zeppelin
to
is
just
going
have
off
like a
on your
technical
mic.
difficulties
Listen.
thing there.
It's like a
Like
design that
static
goes on in his
noise.
mind every time before he even says a word or speaks in a rhyme. And there's just certain trigger phrases that make me rap, and it's fun.
Okay, anyways, Rolling Girls. It's Moe girls on motorcycles after the apocalypse. What more could
Yep.
you ask for?
I mean, like, a bright color palette and happy music.
I mean, it's got that.
Oh, okay. 10 out of 10 best show of the season? Yeah, okay.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to it.
What?
I mean,
Really?
it's
Why?
pretty great.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's
It
Moe
looks
girls
good.
on motorcycles after the
I
apocalypse,
mean,
Eric.
there's 3
What's your
episodes
problem?
What do you mean looking forward to it? by the way. There's
I'm
3 episodes
looking
out.
forward to seeing how it pans out.
Okay, have you seen the first 3 episodes?
Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah, pretty good.
What?
Why wouldn't they be good? I mean, like...
I don't know,
Eric,
I kind of expected just, like,
Eric,
4 template
it's
girls.
Moe girls on motorcycles after the apocalypse. What more do you want?
I want them to play card games while they travel the country, Scott.
Card games on motorcycles? Who
Card
would
games
do
on-
such a thing?
Yeah, okay.
You...
I mean, honestly, though, there's, like, 1 thing left, 2 to 3 things left in this list that I think are worth saying anything about.
Okay, so let's just like fly through them then, Ray. There's
Yeah.
the next one. A1 Pictures did another thing. Their last thing was good. This one's not supposed to be very
I mean,
good.
I wouldn't stake my reputation on it being good, but I'm cha.
Well, where was the pun?
Because A1 is a steak sauce brand.
Oh, God.
Okay, something World Break.
I mean, I don't know, man. It seemed.
Hey, guess what this is about?
Oh,
Is it
it's like
Harrow?
it's like Infinite Stratos, basically.
Yeah, pretty... Okay, I just
Yeah.
want to point out here, in order to fix the plot so that there can be multiple romantic interests, they gave him 2 past lives, which is apparently something that is unique in that world. And in addition to that, I'm fairly certain that they're just gonna, fairly certain that they're gonna keep on tacking on extra lives so they can just, retcon everything into it.
Probably, but honestly, though, so many things just steal that Infinite Stratos thing. It's like, oh, but only girls can use it. Hey, look, it's the first boy that can do this. Oh man, now he's going to an all-girls school.
Actually, there are a lot of guys in them. It's like 50-50 pretty much.
Alright. I had actually no idea. I thought it was like that, but, I read something wrong. Oh, wait, no, okay, that's completely different. He's the first person who's used both of the special abilities that they have. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the one.
Also, going back to Senai Heroine, the oboe wasn't bad.
The what? Wait,
The oboe for Senai Heroine wasn't bad.
The oboe.
Ova.
The oboe
OVA.
in Sinai Heroine wasn't bad. Yeah, okay, OVA, yeah. Alright.
Okay,
I mean, I'm sure that if there was an oboe, it was probably pretty great.
probably played by Cam, who I have the ability to transform into with Dungeons and Dragons magic.
Oh, man. See, you got like a book of infinite knowledge, and I got the will ring that will save me from everything. Because will saves are ridiculous.
Actually,
Well-
because Angus was bored at the end of the play session.
Yeah, we all just kind of got crazy crap because frickin' Angus got bored. It was great.
See, much like the people watching this, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, see, Andy, that's because you're not a giant spider god. And you don't know a giant spider god. We know giant spider gods, Andy, do you?
I guess you're just too grunge.
He's too grunge, Scott. He doesn't get it.
Oh my gosh, I was watching a movie today, and they said grunge in it, and I was like, that's my word! I have to kill them now!
How dare
They
you.
stole my word!
Copyright grunge, Scott. Please copyright grunge.
Only I can misappropriately say grunge, and also Mitsuo.
Grunge is the best thing since sliced bread. It's the bee's knees.
It's just too grunge. I guess we'll have to gank it.
Oh my god, that's gonna be your new thing. Well, let's just gank up this Sengoku Musuo, am I right?
It's got a spear. I like shows with spearmen.
I don't.
My freaking transition.
Like Shield Bro?
Transition. You took my
Shield Bro's got a
transition. Why would you take my transition?
We're trying to push you, Andy. We're trying to push you.
Spears, there's
I'm
Legend
about
of
to push you
the
off a cliff.
Legend of the Legendary Heroes? No, not that one. Not that. Legend of the Soul something. I can't even remember the
Legend
name.
of the Soul Society? Are you talking about Bleach? Let's
No.
talk about Bleach. I like Bleach. Bleach is great, yeah.
I like One
Bankai.
Piece.
Oh, it's Bleach, yeah. Oh.
Go
No.
drink it.
I
God,
don't know.
what
I
is
have
the name of it?
nothing to say about this show.
Sengoku Muso. Okay, honestly, I'm just looking for historical accuracy in these shows. I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty much it. I want a historically accurate show, except for the one that came out last season, which was historically accurate as well. But
Why don't they just
whatever.
make why don't they just make a show about World War II? It just follows a soldier through World War II. And then they can make a second season where it's from a soldier from another country in World War II.
Or
And then another one.
alternatively, Girls on Panzer.
Yes, alternatively that. That
Because
would be
Japan-
pretty good. I would
Or-
not say no to that.
Japan doesn't think World War II existed. It didn't happen.
Oh, wait. Oh, excuse me, yeah.
World War II didn't exist except for the atomic bombs. No. of course not.
Okay, well, World War II did, because they gotta have all their references to Nazism. Like, how many anime have reference to Nazism? A lot.
Yeah.
And why
Yeah,
they hate
But
America.
you know, Scott, for some reason the Japanese are always dead set against the Nazis.
Yeah.
It's almost
trying to
like
send
they
a message.
want to hear like the good guys.
They're trying to send a very clear message.
Yeah. And that message is the Soviets were right.
I thought the message was to stay in school and brush your teeth and save up money for college.
It's like,
I thought it was to floss every meal.
No. Scott, why would you floss your food? How much sense does that make?
Because you have to keep it clean. It's going in your mouth and you don't know where it's been.
You don't know where your mouth has been, Scott. Your mouth could have been anywhere. You know what kind of dirt's been in your mouth?
Oh, speaking of
Oh,
flossing
God.
of dirt, yeah.
Thank you, Andy.
I now know. Yeah,
Okay.
what is this moon stuff?
You can just stop trying, Andy.
Wait, which one are we on?
Does it matter? Does it really matter?
Okay, should we just like
All
go
in
down
favor
some-
of skipping to Tokyo Duel potentially?
No, we got to mention Idolmasters because that's the only thing possibly that could make more money than Can't I Collection. Although I
Skipping
don't think so.
Idolmasters. We're skipping right to
I like
Idolmasters.
Idolmasters. It's cute, man. It's cute. I like it.
I mean, it's got Kurisu in it. That's all I care about.
Wait, what? It's what? Huh? What?
It's got the
Huh?
same voice actress.
Oh, okay. You got me. Man, Kurisu was like the overarching best girl of anime.
Yeah.
So
Like
like
she,
that.
I always love because like whenever people always bring up no, best girl never wins in an anime, and everyone just goes Steins Gate.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, yeah.
Like because Steins Gate is r/anime's waifu, and Kurisu is the waifu of r/. Well, actually, Holo is the waifu of r/anime, followed by Kurisu.
Honestly, though, like overarching best girl of all anime ever, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the show even though? It's just a bunch of idols, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Is it like American Idol to vote each other off the island?
No, it's a whole bunch of
Cat
girls
fights.
trying to- No.
Mud wrestling.
I need to see blood.
I
Or
want
like-
to see some body
blood.
parts.
Naked mud
Speaking
wrestling.
of
Or
blood and body parts, Tokyo Ghoul.
something? Good transition, Andy. Good transition.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, I've heard stuff about Tokyo Ghoul anime versus manga, mainly that they sped it up a lot in the anime, and that it's not a good thing that they sped it up a lot,
And also Blue Blood.
and also that the ending was rushed, but that's apparently not happening yet.
Also, they're going with a new story arc that's completely original and separate from the manga. And also,
Wait, are you serious about that though?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
and in addition to that, despite going through massive psychological trauma and losing a huge amount of his core beliefs and, all that happy jazz that happened in the last episode, spoilers, he still has more personality than Inoho.
Yay.
I mean, you still got more personality than the brick of Kato Shoujo. Yeah, looping it back, Scott. I'm looping it back.
It all returns to the beginning.
Yes.
Speaking of bricks, there's a dude in Yatterman that kind of looks like a brick.
Okay, Andy. Oh, you're
Speaking
pushing
of
it.
Katawa Shoujo, guys, Moot retired. How sad.
Son
No
of a
more
sad.
4chan guy.
Oh no, no
You
man.
know what the sad thing of that was, though?
There's a sad thing in that?
His official retirement, he posted a picture of the end of Cowboy Bebop, and it said, "See you later, Space Cowboy," and I just cried, because now Cowboy Bebop has been tainted.
Not even Cowboy Bebop was safe from 4chan.
I mean, it was part of 4chan always, but that just, like, being the last thing from him is just like,
Yeah.
you've touched it too much.
I really don't understand how anyone could ever ship, like, Vincent's and freaking Spike. How do you do that?
Okay, that's a slightly different conversation, but sure.
I mean, it's Cowboy Bebop, but how do you do that, Scott? I don't get it.
Ooh, speaking of why would you do that? What did you say? How would you do that? I don't know, but
Carefully
why
would be the answer to how.
Oh, well, anyway, speaking of why would you do that, why would you watch Yurikuma Arashi?
Because
wait.
Lesbian Bear Storm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna
No,
be
I-
honest here. I expected some great stuff from this show.
I did too.
I wanted to see carnage. I wanted to see bears everywhere eating everything. And
Because
what did
bears
I get?
live in caves, and bears are crazy.
But yeah, I did not get anything that I wanted from this show. It's just like there's a person with a gun. They don't hit anything ever. It's depressing.
I don't like it because it's too much Sakura Trick, not enough Revolutionary Girl.
Yeah.
And like it needed to be one or the other, and it's kind of a weird spot, like mostly Sakura Trick so far, but I hope it goes somewhere better.
Yeah.
How about you, Andy?
You know what? I'm okay with it.
I mean, I'm definitely okay with it, but I'm not enjoying it. Like the whole time,
It's
like
me.
Revolutionary Girl was like really good, and like Sakura Trick, I just laughed the whole time, and like I was expecting at least one of those, but I'm doing neither of those. Although I will say, Life Sexy, that guy is pretty sexy.
Alright, so, I mean, it's sending a good message, which is acceptance of, like, all peoples, all,
Lesbians.
like, yeah, lesbians mainly, but, all sexual orientations. It's just, it's not a good show,
lesbians.
in my opinion. I don't know.
It's
It's-
lost in like so much symbolism. It's going up its own butt.
Lesbians.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a very good way to put it. 'Cause
It's like yeah, it's just beyond symbolism.
I expected a lot more bears. I wanted bears to save this show. There's 2 bears. They don't even look like bears. They don't really maul anything.
They're not particularly subtle,
No, they're not subtle at all.
but they're not also like super just like violent at all.
It's horrible.
Eh,
The show's not horrible. I mean, the fact that the bears aren't being violent is horrible. I mean,
yeah.
'cause I want
Well,
bear.
I will say they are crazy. They are definitely out of their mind.
It's because they
Holy
live in caves.
shitballs.
I mean, I expected more from the show than it gave, basically.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you, boy. I just saw this on the list. Oh, yes, scroll down all the way to Ovas.
What? Which one, Chaika?
What? No, Horimiya. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Horisanto Miya Muraku. Oh, yes. It is my favorite Sojo manga. Do not diss me, boy.
Which one again? Sorry.
Horisanto Miya Muraku.
All right, yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Oh man.
Is it? I never saw it. I didn't never seen the original series.
Read the manga.
I've only really read this
Hmm.
this description of this thing right here, the OVA. It didn't look anything special, but I mean,
You know what, man? It's sweet. It's sweet and it's nice and it's a good love story. Do
But Andy,
not
there's a
make
guy
me
with
mad.
piercings. That means he's evil.
Does he have white hair?
He is the devil. He has piercings. He has defiled his body. It is against Christianity. Oh, did I just say Christianity? We're getting flagged.
And with that, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Well, let's just quick mentionings. Chaika,
Yep,
Tycho?
definitely Chaika.
Chaika,
Uh,
Chaika is best
Psycho-
girl of everything.
Only 40 PPs left.
Excuse me, Scott. What was that?
She's Chaika. You gotta go to the circle jerk.
No, I will literally never go to the circle jerk. I make it. It's a matter of pride not using Reddit, Scott.
No, just even matter. You just gotta circle jerk it.
No,
It's Chaika.
no. The Psychopaths movie. Other things of note.
Psychopaths movie was supposed to be good, unlike the second season.
Yeah, Genrobuchi didn't do the second season, so
Yeah, but he did do the movie.
Yeah.
Still airing, and the specials coming up. Shirobako, best show, my favorite show of last season, except Magi Brilliant Park, because
oh, it was great.
Magi Brilliant Park was fantastic,
It was
and
really.
Shirobako is like also fantastic.
I never saw Shirobako. Was it really
It's-
that good?
Yes,
It didn't
it is-
seem.
it's so
I mean,
good.
All right.
Like,
It's
The hopes and dreams of people are so good, and they're all so good.
that feels. You say hopes and dreams. That reminds me a lot of Sakura So no Pet Nakanojo, which I loved because that was really cool. Seeing people follow their dreams in a way that wasn't Naruto.
Believe it.
Yeah, basically. And well, oh, shoot, there's something else I had to say about that. Shoot.
You guys want to talk about Log Horizon and,
Oh yeah,
So
Log Horizon's still
oh,
going.
I'm so sad. 'Cause I really liked the first season, and the second season started off interesting me.
I mean,
and
they
then it
killed
just-
off Moe Ninja.
It just lost.
Like
me.
they were
What?
like, you know what? No, they not
What?
literally.
No.
Like they
separated-
killed her
separated
hair, and like they made her not Moe.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like okay, so Andy, they switched the company that did it. It was
I
shoot.
know it's Studio D now.
yeah, and it's oh the animation went down. It's down, Andy. They just changed the style a lot. It's not good.
I need Cross Ange to control. I need Cross Ange to soul me.
But yeah, I mean,
Cross Age, guys, it's a good show. We swear.
oh well.
There's a totally more metaphorical reason why you're watching it. Totally not because
Metaphorical.
it's not metaphorical. See,
Get
It
out of
is
here, you
deep show.
roundies. Yeah, come on, get out of here, you roundies. Why are you being so mean to us? Because this is a metaphor for racism.
you're saying references that I don't think people understand.
They'll understand it. They'll understand.
That was from both Burnham's what? Slapdash Saboteurs is not responsible for any copyright infringements. Thank you.
All right. I mean, we've gone through this list. I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Okay.
feel like this is an underwhelming season.
You know what's not gonna be though is spring.
Hold on, give me a second to look at spring.
Spring's gonna be great.
Wait, what's
I'm
spring?
also hyped for spring.
Digimon Adventure Try! Oh my god, it's gonna be best season ever!
That wasn't what I was thinking, but sure.
Dual Monsters vs. Hour Scott! Dual Monsters!
Okay.
Edotama? Oh my god! A manga story that revolves around Nyatan, the cat of Chinese astrology.
Eric, you just shut up.
Best season ever.
I mean, I'm
Kaito
excited for when
Joker
Mal
2.
literally half of their top 10 anime are Gintama, because that's coming.
Actually, yeah. But
Okay,
Scott,
yeah.
Scott, there's
I actually am hyped for this
Oh, God.
spring season.
yeah, Nisekoi
Yeah, spring
too.
season's gonna be great. Fate Stay
Look.
Night second season.
Nisekoi second season.
Euphorium, Nisekoi.
Kekai Sen seems pretty
Fine.
good.
Oh my god,
My
people,
husband has no idea
Haruhi
what's
stuff.
What?
Yoshi.
Wait, Scott, what? Is that the thing with the one
Disappearance of Yuki Nagato is
that
in
comes out
April.
this spring?
Yeah, April. I don't even think it's
Oh my
on
God.
this, but it's in April.
Alright. Oh man, Shigeki no Kyojin Koten Jiyu no Tsubasa, a recompilation of the anime series.
Oh,
That
second
sounds-
season of I Can't Understand What My Husband's Saying for the win.
Yes, there's that, and there's
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Wait, Andy, did you watch I Can't Understand What My Husband's Saying?
yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. See,
That's true.
that was a great parody scene.
Got Persona 3.
Man,
What a
this first
season.
season has a lot of stuff that I read the mangas of.
It's gonna be really good.
High School
Actually,
DxD season
yeah.
and OVA.
Ninja Slayer from Animation.
Angel Beat specials.
Let's see. A Koko Ike Nihon o Taberu.
Oh, wait. Oh my god, guys, I didn't even realize there's a special Fate Klein line or whatever I can't say.
Kleiner?
But basically, the lesbian lollies, that's what matters.
What?
Ilya?
Yeah.
What? Scott, it's fine. She's 18.
Yeah, she's 18, guys.
Yeah.
Just
We
doesn't
swear.
age.
Don't worry about it.
I love that.
How do they do that? How do they legally do that?
Because they're animated. You just have to slap a label that says these are all over 18 and you're good.
Okay.
It's what they did. Literally
my
what they
God.
did.
All right. So, Scott, you want to talk about the presentation?
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, that.
yeah,
Yeah, we
alright.
had a presentation which was put null and void by 4chan's retiring, but,
Yeah.
And then,
So this guy came in to talk to our school about social media and how people see stuff that's on social media. Wow, go figure. So that you post something on it and you'll get abducted and raped and stuff.
In that order.
Yeah, in
Yep.
that order. But yeah, and then, so you can go ahead and tell your part, Scott.
oh, yeah, but I just wanted to ask the question, does it count if they're animated?
Yep. Does it count if they're 2D? Is that considered ethically unsound?
Oh, shoot.
And I'm working on cementing myself
Hold
as,
on, wait.
a 2D coon.
Oh my God! What? How did I not see this?
I don't know. How did
Oh
you
my
not see
God.
the Code Geass stuff?
Guys! Oh my God! Spring season is Yahari Ori. It's my team romantic comedy snafu season 2. That's literally
I do
one of
not
my
see that
favorite
either.
shows.
Yes. We've all been getting hyped for that.
That is one of my favorite shows. In this second season, oh my God! Oh my God!
The hype train already departed
Oh.
the station, dude. I mean,
I jump on hype trains late, Andy. It's what I do. But oh my God, I'm so excited for that.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw out being a jerk and say I don't care, because...
Scott, it is like the best psychological rom-com ever.
Is it though? Because it isn't.
I mean, it's really good. It's really good, Scott.
Meh. Meh.
It's so thought-provoking, Scott.
Meh.
And the main character is so relatable because everyone hates him, so he's just like me.
Exactly like you.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I go to McDonald's all the time.
McDonald's is my favorite restaurant.
but-
I hate that Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but then I go to McDonald's though, and I see my friends there, and I see people that I know there, and I don't want them to see me all alone, so I sneak into the bathroom, and then I put on some ugly makeup, and I try to sneak out, but then they
No,
catch
that was
me.
McDonald's, Eric. Come on.
Oh my God, that was McDonald's. Oh, I mess them up all the time. I don't know, man. I read literally every medium of Hadarako no Mao-sama, Devil is Part-Timer. I read literally every medium of that, just because I was bored.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did.
This is why we have no lives.
I mean, there's so much stuff that I should watch or read, and that I just don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, my favorite thing is like DVDs. You're not gonna get a DVD for something you haven't seen, so you get something you've already seen, you watch it again.
I mean, why would... yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if it was something that was, like, 100%
Well, actually, I'm
sure
saying
to
that,
be
but I
good.
spent $60 on Under the Dog.
Scott, to be fair, that looked so promising, and I'm sure if they actually get it done, it'll.
Honestly, if it was a good DVD cover, like the cover's really pretty, and the
Yeah.
DVD's like a pretty picture on it, and I put in there, and it just plays the trailer on loop, I would be happy. I would be so happy.
I think they can do that much, Scott. I think. You'll
Like, actually, if it did that, and it had my name in the credits, I would just like be done. I would
The
just be like,
credits of
that's
the
all I need.
preview? The
Life
credits
is
of the
over.
preview.
Abandoned life.
Wow, I just finished my glass of water.
That is pretty good. So,
Does that mean it's time to wrap
this
this
the
up?
water symbolized the passing of life into the afterlife of this
Uh,
podcast.
No, the water symbolizes our alien overlords that will come to kill us all if we use shampoo, because
Everyone welcome a new alien. Overlords.
because Scientology makes sense. We swear.
I swear to.
And we have come full circle.
All right, what do we want to do to close this off, fellas?
Should I tell the
maybe
first part of
we-
that joke?
No, first. Go for it, Andy.
Okay, so last night I was at the bar and